Hey everyone, this is Colton Locke, aka Funtivity Colton here with Singletracks.com. Today we are going to be taking a look at another cheap GoPro gimbal alternative, the GoPro mouth mount. I purchased this model made by SP Gadgets for $24.99 off of Amazon. I'm really hoping it's a cheap alternative to a gimbal and can provide some stable footage. As I've said in the past, gimbals are expensive, helmet mounts lack context and are a little bit boring, and chesties are just a pain in the butt to deal with and they make you look like a total dingus. Now helmet mounts are nice because they do provide a really stable shot because your head stays fairly still while you're riding, so I'm really hoping to reproduce that stability with the mouth mount. We're going to start off with this gravel trail right here. It's fairly smooth with just a few rocks scattered here and there, but it should be pretty simple to get a nice smooth shot. As you can see here, it looks pretty decent. I'm cruising along at a decent pace, pedaling pretty hard, and the shot looks nice and smooth. After the smooth gravel trail, I'm really not sure what to expect on this single track, but we're going to turn here and take this rocky descent and see how this mount does. Unfortunately, I found out really quick that this mount just isn't going to cut it for rough, rocky mountain biking. The mouthpiece is made out of a soft rubber, similar to a mouth guard, which makes it really comfortable. It feels good in your mouth, but it's unfortunately so soft that it really flexes a lot, and even when I'm clenching my teeth really hard, the whole mount is just bouncing over every rock I'm hitting. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to breathe very well with this in my mouth while I was riding, but this model has vents along the side that let plenty of air in. Unfortunately, that does really ruin the sound of what you're doing. All you hear is breathing in and out of this mouthpiece. It also makes me drool like crazy, which is another one of the issues with the mouth mount. You can't really share this thing. Hey man, you want to take a turn filming me for a little bit? You just put it. You don't want to? Just for the heck of it, I took this mount with me on a hike the other day and for a cruise on the pennyboard to see how that footage would look, and unfortunately, it really didn't look that great for those either. On the hike, it was really bouncing every time I stepped, and when I was on the pennyboard, every time I went for a push, it was bouncing just like it did when I was hitting the rocks on the trail. Unfortunately, I have to give this mount a thumbs down. I really had high hopes that this was going to be a cheap alternative to a gimbal. I really liked how small it is. It's super easy to just toss in a pocket and go for a ride. But unfortunately, it's just not going to cut it. It does work well if you're looking for some stationary POV footage, like if you're wrenching on the bike or making a sandwich or something like that. In those cases, when you're stationary, it really does give a good POV shot of what you're doing. I even had the image stabilization on for this GoPro Hero 5 and it did not help at all. So if you're looking for that buttery smooth mountain bike footage, the answer is still a wearable gimbal. So thanks for hanging out with me today and checking out the SP Gadgets mouth mount. Unfortunately, it didn't make the cut, but I'd love to hear from all of you. Have you ever used a mouth mount before? Have you found one that's more sturdy? And did it work well for you? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to head over to Singletracks.com for a whole bunch more great content, and of course, follow me on Instagram and Strava at FuntivityColton. And if you haven't yet, be sure to click this little circle right up here to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our awesome videos. I'll also put a link right here for my review of the Feiyutech WG Wearable GoPro Gimbal, which gives you a much smoother picture. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll catch you on the trail.